Welcome to the H series of webinars. This webinar series is aimed at new and aspiring sheep producers to give them a step up into the Queensland sheep industry. This webinar is part 3 of the series and is titled Handling Foundations, exploring the basics of working sheep efficiently and effectively with an emphasis on yard work. This webinar was delivered by renowned stock handler and dog trainer Neil McDonald on the 15th of June 2020. This is clip 2 of 8 and covers educating sheep to start easy, stop easy and walk straight.
Right, so the next thing is what we've got to start doing is we've got to understand we've got to start educating livestock. You never ever have trouble if sheep are easy to start, easy to stop, and they walk straight. Yet some people's sheep don't want to start. You can put them at the entrance gates of the yards and they don't want to walk in. You can put them at the draft and they don't want to go down a truck, a shearing shed, the list goes on. They are just super stubborn. We bought some sheep, some merinos just 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they're not like ours. You get them to a gate and instead of walking through the gate, they just get there and circle, ring, scrum, call it what you like. So we do need to have sheep that start easy. Some people's sheep don't stop easy. You go at the paddock in a vehicle and they must think you've got a bomb on board, because as soon as they hear, they put their hats back and they go flat, stick to the other side of the paddock, as we spoke of before, filling their wool full of dust and deserting lambs. So some people's sheep don't want to start, some don't want to stop, and some don't want to walk straight. You'll never have trouble yarding stock if they want to walk straight. But some people's sheep get into a spin and they scrum, ring, call it what you like, and they go round and round in circles, and it can be quite an art form stopping that circle. Mind you, some people use that to their advantage. The only way they get them into a yard is to get them at the gate and circle and circle and circle and wind them in like a snail. Well, that's probably not leading to a way of working that's going to have a long-term benefit for the stock. People say to me, can you educate sheep like you educate cattle? Well, yes, you can. But not everyone educates. This is Shelley Hawkins from Camel Wheel, and you can see what she's got here is a mob of weaners, good-sized weaners, and she's getting these cattle to learn to walk, start easy, walk straight, and stop easy. And now, when we understand to do it, and you could do that with either dogs, which she has there, or you can do that with staff members, which is a traditional way of handling weaners, cattle. But it's not often does anyone in the sheep industry that I know of actually put time aside at the weaning of sheep and process them, put them in through the yards, around through the yards, through the race, through the draft, giving them free runs to educate them to do the things that you need them to do at the time of the year when you can at least afford trouble. Here we've got a yard, which is actually a very small paddock. So I think we need to actually handle our stock the same way in the yard as we do in the paddock. So we have a pattern on it. So once again, you can see the dogs have pressure here, of which those sheep have to leave. And when the sheep leave that pressure, the dogs sit down. So the sheep get pressure going the wrong way and relief going the right way. And that's certainly probably the best way to sow a seed of cooperation into them. And once again here, you can see sheep that are, not everybody can get sheep to come all the way to where there's a camera. And you can see there's a couple of dogs sneaking along in the back, but they're not hoozling them. They're not chasing sheep. So many people's dogs and staff members actually chase livestock, whereas what we've got to do is get staff members and dogs to escort livestock. So you can see those dogs have got care about their mob, and you can see even from the look in the sheep's eyes that they're let down.
Thank you for watching this short clip. For more information, please visit www.leadingsheep.com.au.